kind of looks like, even though you shared something similar to that before?
Yeah, so far my day in the life has been pretty um I've been getting into a routine. Like usually because my company works East Coast hours, I have the flexibility of working like my local time is 7 to 3. So I'm off at 3 p.m., which is great. But that being said, at 7 a.m. I'm like making my coffee and like checking my messages. We always have like a daily team meeting. And there's usually a few meetings thrown in there to discuss like um, a certain task that we're focusing on. During my downtime is when I focus on like tasks that are assigned to me. So as I mentioned, I recently started, so a bulk of that has been focused on like onboarding things and like trainings that sort of got me to understand the product a little bit better. So that's been the bulk of my time, but this week I actually started doing some a little bit of research on the next sprint that we're going to work on in the next feature that's going to get built out, as well as some ideation and some low fidelity designs for again a feature that's going to get built out. But yeah, my that's pretty much my days. They fly by, and yeah, what's nice about working from home is I can get up and grab coffee whenever I want or take my lunch whenever I want.
Day in the life. I used to watch YouTube videos to figure out what the day in the life was, and I would see like designers are like, oh, I get up and do my breakfast at home, get some coffee. So my days vary. I can talk about a week in the life. So in a week, I'm mostly focused on one of the client projects, which we work in sprints. And so talking specifically about the UX work, I do anything from user flows. I have done low fidelity wire flows, high fidelity mockups. We do have a design system. So I'll be busy with all of those at any given time. I also have time to prepare my presentations. So for example, yesterday I spent some time preparing a presentation, like what I was going to say, what I was going to ask some developers, and what I was going to say to the business, because today I had to give two presentations, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, to these two groups during two meetings. So my week is also filled with meetings. So specifically at this organization, we have a design review, which includes feedback about accessibility. So we have a 508 team. I think that's important to note. And then we also have reviews from the developers so that they can let us know, hey, you know, great, that's technically feasible, or nope, we're not able to build that. So we need to think about it again. And then there's also business again. Like I said, they have certain requirements, and they will also take a look at the content, at the copy, and will give feedback based on that. So I think that covers like a week, a week in the life of what I'm doing. And then day to day, I can also be involved in another project. So I'm currently involved in this main client project, big organization, and occasionally get pulled into another project where I am helping out with the user research portion of it. There's another designer who's already done visual design, and I'm helping with research. So there's also that thrown into the mix.